Hi guys, it's me Faye here at Fayedeath, and I'm going to be doing another video for my Exploring My Inner Faye series. Now I haven't done a video on it for a few weeks just because I've been trying to mix it up a bit and do some more videos for my Back to Basics series. So I've done a few videos for that. I'm going to do another couple for this, and then I'm going to start doing some more videos for another series because all my video ideas I've written down into different lists for different series, so I thought I'd mix it up a bit and do a few from different stuff so you don't get bored basically. And in this video I wanted to talk about how to love your flaws. I mean, everyone has flaws. I mean, you can be a supermodel or you can be the President of the United States, and trust me, you still have flaws. Everyone's got flaws, and it's the part of ourselves that we always sort of try and bury and try and ignore, but and sometimes it can really sort of get you down and things like that. But as soon as you start to learn to embrace your flaws, your life as a whole is just so much more better and so much more positive. And it is hard, definitely. I've spent absolutely years physically just hating myself, and growing up I used to go to sleep and try and dream and imagine that I would wake up as someone else, someone better, someone more beautiful, someone more successful and happier and things like that. And that's one of my biggest regrets, because I spent absolutely years, most of my teenage years, just regretting being me basically. And it was a hard time, even having my craft and my practice and things, which did get me through, but at the same time I still wished I was someone else. I was jealous and envious of everyone. I'm not gonna lie, there are still people that I know, people from school and things like that, but I am envious of and whatever. I mean, envy and jealousy is a part of life, but I've started being grateful for being me, and being grateful for having the life that I do, because I know there are a hell of a lot more people that are worse off than me and things like that. And I know that doesn't always help, especially when you're feeling down. It doesn't always help to think of people worse off than you, but obviously it is a fact of life that there are people that are worse off than you. And to love your flaws, I personally feel that I have so many flaws. I've always felt that I have a lot more flaws than I have positive aspects of myself. Let's give you an example. My hair, for a start, I've always not liked my hair. Ever since I was little, as you can tell, I have big, curly, frizzy hair. I'm mixed race, so my mother's white and my father's black, so my hair is half Afro-Caribbean hair, so it is thick and curly, and I have tight curls as well. I always used to be jealous of my younger sister growing up, because her hair was looser waves than mine. But I've always had really tight curls, and when I used to wear my hair curly and wash it, the curls would just wind up and dry. My hair would just dry really short, and it just made me feel self-conscious, and I felt really horrible. And I used to be jealous of all the girls at school that had their normal straight hair that they could wear down, and they could just feel the hair by the shoulders and just flick their hair, and I just used to feel so absolutely jealous. But and as well, when I was at school, this was before straighteners were properly out there, and straighteners weren't invented first of all. And when I was sort of coming on to later in secondary school and sixth form, you started to have GHDs and things like that, but they were really expensive and I couldn't afford those. And other straighteners that I bought, because of my type of hair, they weren't strong enough and they didn't work on my hair properly. So I always, growing up, used to really dislike my hair, but it's only been more recently, in the last few years, that I have felt my hair's been a flaw, but I've actually come to love my hair. And how I've come to love my hair is when I bought straighteners and I started straightening my hair, and it was nice being able to have it long, and I bought curling tongs as well, which sounds kind of mad. I have curly hair, but I curl my hair. So when I've had, in some videos, you'll see my hair straight, but it'll have big curls in it. And I use curlers to curl my hair, and and because it's so thick, it holds curls really, really well, which is something that I'm really, really grateful for. And if I ever want to dye my hair, well, I mean, I've dyed it crazy colours in the past, like I've had red and things like that, and I know people have, when they dye their hair red, they usually have to dye their hair quite a few times for it to actually take, but because my hair is so porous, like, I'm lucky my hair will take colours straight away. So that was another good thing. And something I've realised as well about my hair is that it is actually really versatile. Like, I know it looks messy now because I've been led on it and stuff, but this is hair that my natural hair, but I haven't straightened or anything like that, just curly hair. And I remember my mum always saying to me and my sister when we were growing up that people would kill to have our hair, and they spend hundreds of pounds like trying to get perms and curls and all that sort of thing, and we're lucky to just have it naturally. So I am grateful for my hair, and it's a flaw that I love because it is so versatile. I can straighten my hair, I can curl my hair as well, but then when it all gets too much, I can just wash my hair and it's back to its natural state. So I have quite a few different things I can do with my hair. Like, I am very lucky. Like, my mum has naturally very fine hair and there's not much she can do with her hair, but I'm very lucky with my hair because there is a lot that I can actually do with my hair, and I am grateful for my hair. And that's another thing that I've learned to love. There's a flaw that I've learned to love, but it's taken time to love it. And that's the thing, it does take time to realise that your flaw can be a good thing. And now that I've realised that something that I've seen as a flaw in my hair is actually one of my best assets. And so, like, another example is that being mixed race, and obviously I went to school in America and over here, but when I went to school over here, I live in quite a white area. I found it hard growing up. I wasn't really bullied very much for the colour of my skin, although it did happen before, but casting that aside, I just felt like I stuck out because I was mixed and I wasn't white, and that was something that I absolutely hated for so long, and that was another reason why I wished I was someone else, because I just felt so uncomfortable. I just didn't like it, and I just felt ugly, if I'm going to be honest. I thought if I was white I'd be more beautiful and more successful, and I'd have boys falling over themselves to go out with me and all this sort of stuff. So I've always seen the colour of my skin as a flaw for so many years. It's only really been, again, more recently that I've come to love or come to like being mixed race, because instead of sticking out, it makes me that bit more special. Not saying that I'm more special because I'm mixed and you're not, I don't mean it like that, but I mean, like, personally for me, it makes me more special than if I was just 100% white. And I think it's just, I don't know, yeah, it just makes me more different. And so many people say how beautiful like my face is, and that apparently I have a really pretty face and a really nice smile, and that's one of my assets apparently, because I have a beautiful face. And as well, I found that I can wear pretty much any colour because it goes with my skin tone. Like lemon colours and coral colours and pastel colours, they go really nice with my skin tone. I can wear the brighter colours and darker colours. Like, I find that nothing really doesn't not suit me, and that's like with makeup as well. I can really experiment and go crazy and it still goes with my skin colour. So I feel very fortunate that I can actually do different things and experiment with my makeup and my clothes and my look and just be special and different. And I suppose that's what makes me me, is being different. And this is a lesson that has taken me 15 odd years to learn. So it is not something that I've had like an epiphany overnight. I will tell you. But another one is my weight. I always wished that I was really skinny, but naturally I am curvy. I have a traditional hourglass figure, which now I am very grateful for, as I know people would kill to have that sort of shape, as it's typically seen as the desired shape, although I'm not saying any other shape is less desirable than this one, I'm just saying. So yeah, so I am very grateful because I have big boobs and I go in at the waist and then come back out the hips. So even though I'm bigger than I like to be, I'm grateful in that I'm proportioned. Like, I don't carry all my weight just in one place, I carry it evenly all over my body, so I'm grateful for that. And I like being curvy. Like, I don't ever want to be skinny. Like, personally for me, it just wouldn't look right. There's so many people that are skinny that look really beautiful, but for me, like, my body shape and my type and the way I am, I just would look really stupid. And plus also, whenever I lose weight, it doesn't come off my boobs, so I would just be a stick with boobs. I would just look really weird. So yeah, so that's like another thing as well, and that's another thing that's taken me time, just to learn to love who I am. And that's the sort of message that I want to put out there to you, is just to love who you are. And personally, I think that is something that starts to come with age, and now I'm sort of like in my mid-20s, like, I've realised that life is too short, in that, like, I am who I am, and it's not going to change. And by learning to love who I am, it's making me a lot more positive as a person, and I'm starting to, like, accomplish and achieve things that I never thought I could. And that's, like, if I could give you a message, that would be what it would be, is to start to love who you are. And there are loads of things that make you really special, and the things that you see as flaws, if you start to love your flaws, it'll make you even more positive. So I'll leave it there, and if you comment and let me know what you think, I may possibly do another video on this sort of thing, exploring sort of different aspects of what I've said in more detail. But I would love to know what your flaws are, or what you think your flaws are, and how you've learned to sort of overcome them and love them, and things like that. Would be really cool. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite fun to make, and I sort of laid myself out there, and so yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Blessings.